Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Now third and 5.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
This one, batted away. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll lead to a second down. Now McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Minnesota.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. From the 31, here's second and 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. God Campbell in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
Third and long.
He'll get on the football and spike it here. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was brought down by Javon Hargrave. A gain of 2.
From the 42-yard line. Here's second and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 1.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it facing third and a yard. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And it looks like he's going to have enough indeed. The referee does signal. It is a first down.
For an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Byron Murphy on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
Pulling forward for maybe a yard. Ivan Pace up from his linebacker spot to make the stop.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Well, Mike, the other day we heard how the offensive coordinator wanted to start fast offensively, but here so far, it's been the pass rush and the defense who's gotten out to the quick start.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
4th down, here's Hurts. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's McCarthy. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
It's a gain of 11. And it's
Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. He's going to have the first down and more. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Thrust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
a gain of 5. It's 4th down.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Defenses control the first half, but when will we see some points? Hopefully soon, as this third quarter begins. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. The Eagles offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Hurts. That's complete. Highland grabs it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. Ivan Pace up from his linebacker's spot to make the stop.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now it's Hurts, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. McCarthy to the air. On this defense, hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Jalen Carter, he's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Looking to throw. McCarthy. There's Jefferson. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's a turnover on downs.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Josh Metellus there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he's in! Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He's going to run it, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Left side here. Caught by Addison. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle this situation. Do they try to slow play this and try to score without giving the ball back? Or do they try to strike as quickly as possible? So first things first, they got to convert this third down. It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. Here's first and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Minnesota.
To throw is McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before third down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on third down. Here is first and goal. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
a loss of a yard. It's second down and goal.
Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal. Now McCarthy. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And on the defensive side, they do still have their 3 timeouts, so there's an outside hope you can force fourth down and see where things go from there. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So it's a win here for the Eagles. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
2nd and 6 at the 30.
Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Adoree Jackson gets a hand on it to make the play. From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Lions 1st down.
For a Lions 1st down. A gain of 14. And the Lions.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw is Goff. Rolling right.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Realizing there's nothing downfield, take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
15 yards.
Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the jet sweep, the give to St. Brown. And that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside. Left him nowhere to go. And no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming, and there's not going to be a lot of gain.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. He's got his big tight end, Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the ground is Barkley to start the drive. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Amik Robertson there to bring him down.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So after one, it's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch. You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Again, Hurts. I have a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. To the air again. Hurts.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got it. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is
in trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
Brings up third down.
Third and a long way to go. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pass caught by Saquon. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's 7-3.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Eagles offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. To throw on second down is Hurts. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
That's the Pro Bowl safety, Brian Grant. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, it's gone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. It's gone. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Value three.
Goff to throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Down behind the line of
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Now, Goff. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. 3rd and long.
Reed Blankenship on the coverage.
Now Goff. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Dean.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
He's to the 10, and he's going to take this all the way to the house. 90 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for
Back to throw. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Khalif Raymond to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10.
Goff's pass complete to number 87, Sam.
2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Goff
At the 37-yard line.
will go right back to Laporta. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
And the Lions 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Goff to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Yards. That's good for the Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50.
Throwing, Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll go play action with Goff. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Jalen Carter. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long. 4 down. On play action, Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, on second and long. They'll drop to throw. This one caught by Patrick. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. That's caught by Gibbs. And the Lions going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Here is Shipley on the return. He's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So now it's Jalen Hurts and the Eagles down by 4. 53 seconds to go. They need a touchdown. Field goal is worthless now as they come up with 1st and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Again, Hurts. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defense.
Now he had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
Jared Goff sacked.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory.
Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers making some progress here. Races past midfield. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Now that's the way to start the ball game. A return all the way across midfield. The kick return team, they're going to get a big old thank you when they get to the sideline. Nothing like starting your offense with a short field to begin the game.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Play action, McCarthy. Buying some time left. Now he takes it, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
First and 10, here's Jones. Racing down the left side. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown.
The Vikings will line up.
McCarthy's going to look to throw this. He has it. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. All right, I know y'all can't see this, but your girl is throwing some punches up here. Some early body blows. Brock, that team wasted no time reaching the end zone and then dropped another 2 points right on top of it.
Well, I must say with the two-pointer, Kate, that was more than body blows. They just dropped a haymaker right to the chin.
So first down from the 41. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Gibbs on second down. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on third down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. It's Goff on fourth down. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and...
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The Vikings have played to an early lead. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Another one for Gibbs. They cobbled together a yard there. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Cut out left. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Buying some time right. He can run it. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Second down carry for Jones. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
A gain of a yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40. 3rd down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd down. Here's Jones. And they bring him down around the 34. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Trying to find his tight end, and it sets up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
McCarthy to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for Justin
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone.
13 yards.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On play action now, McCarthy. That's complete. Here's Jones. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Taken down back at the 23.
So we have understood. Some people would rather get right back to the field of play. And so we will as we advance to the start of the 2nd half. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Craig Reynolds to return it. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Detroit getting its offense set for their 2nd drive. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He's got it inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 48
The analytics are
yards.
pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He brings it in. Touchdown, Detroit.
To Sam Laporta.
The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Dan Campbell gets the offense the call. They're making a bid for 2.
The Lions will set up
Throwing again. Here's Goff.
conversion.
And he makes the catch, and just like that, we're right back even at 8 apiece. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead, though. Take it.
Vikings take over
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
McCarthy throwing here. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
A gain of 19
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's McCarthy on first and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Hit, he lost the football. But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. When you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here he goes, third and long. Looking underneath, it's Jones. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's an unusual 8-all ball game as both sides get ready for the final quarter. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. He's back to throw. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. So first and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Goff. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Hits his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days.
Oh, and they fake it. And no success on the fake punch. That's way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A lot of these punters back in the day, well, they used to be quarterbacks back in high school. Not anymore. Those glory days are long gone, and the arms just don't have...
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he's taken down at the 30.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
To throw. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Result of the
All
play.
right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Vikings take over with a chance to win this game.
Goff's pass intercepted. The Vikings
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
45-yard line.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Dan Jackson takes it away. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Vikings 8.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here's Rodgers. He dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And after that pick 6 just moments ago, Brock, they now need a touchdown of their own to tie this game up.
Sure does. They need to stem some of that momentum. As quarterback, you just gave that defense. This is where staying in neutral, not too high, not too low, is so very critical.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. He is down to the 30-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
14 yards.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick.
McCarthy's pass intercepted by the Lions. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So the Lions get the win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt.
Johnson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They go three tight ends here on first and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way.
Touchdown.
72 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Eagles 7, Vikings nothing. Jake Elliott.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return is Rodgers. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
36-yard line.
Now McCarthy. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a first down.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second
Ball
and 9.
on the 40 now. Here's second down and 9. To the air once more is McCarthy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Nolan Smith getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
8 yards
Ball on the
pickup.
32. It's second and 2.
At the 32-yard line.
Throwing again is McCarthy. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The coverage by
really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense.
Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by the Kobe D.
Intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
Hurts working in the pistol. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And third down coming up.
Yards to go.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll run. It's Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
He'll get it inside the 20. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 33.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Hurts. They're hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
At the 1-yard line.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Now Hurts. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and brings up 3rd down.
Really nice job there defensively, adjusting on the fly. They loaded up with a lot of big bodies to stop the run. And then it was the big tight end that tried to leak out towards the back of the boundary. So they were able to get there just in time.
That is caught by the tight ends. Grant Calcaterra. Touchdown, Eagles.
Philadelphia.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return is Rodgers. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Vikings offense ready for their second possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He gets it to go. And the Vikings are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Vikings 7.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Avery Williams on the return. He's to midfield. And they will finally track this down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
When you get a big return like that, the offense takes the field with a lot more energy. They can see the end zone. They know they've got a short field. It brings a boost to the entire sideline when the special teams can have an impact play like we just saw.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's got the tight end Calcaterra to the left. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
twice to his right, and this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
A gain of 12.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. They'll run it here with Saquon. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 16-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. So the Eagles lose their first time out here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. House coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. Good snap. Good hold.
Is good.
Good kick.
Makes the score.
And the Eagles to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. On the return is Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts first and 10. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
To throw, it's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
12 yards on that hookup. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's McCarthy.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another
First and 10.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that is incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And it'll bring up second down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 10.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again, and that is incomplete.
And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
On fourth down, here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
On second down, Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground. And they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up the 5.
The 42-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second
From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 4. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That's right side. He's got Calcaterra. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
And 6.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
That's good.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second and
Last
12.
play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. It is second and 6.
Second and 6.
They'll drop to throw. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Eagles first down.
Here's Barkley.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. He may go! And what an effort after the catch! He goes all the way! 71 yards! Touchdown, Philadelphia!
His kick is good.
Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. 2nd in passing yards in the NFL.
We had a chance to see him out on the field early in pregame, and I thought he looked really sharp. I thought he looked focused. We had a chance to talk to him earlier in the week, and he's excited for this opportunity today. He thinks he's got a chance to lead this offense and have a lot of success, and ultimately the #1 goal is to come out with a victory.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. From the 21, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go play action with Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard
Goff
line.
to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. To the pylon, he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point drop.
The Lions will set up for
Bill
the
looks to throw.
conversion.
That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Williams. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Eagles offense ready now for their 2nd drive. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1 yard
Ball on the
gain.
36
Brings
now.
up
Here's 2nd and 9. That's Goddard in motion. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. We're looking at a second down and 9 to go. He'll get this ahead for about 3. It was Derek Barnes with the stop.
A 3-yard pickup.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, he's got this one complete to Goddard. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 20.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Here's second and 3 to go.
And 3 at the 18-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
He's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. On first down, it's Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll be second down. Goff. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Goff to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you...
Oh, look at this! It's a fake! And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and go for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
60 speed, 60 speed.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Eagles.
Man in motion is Smith. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
6.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Goff to throw on first down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down
Gain of 8.
after a gain of 7.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get forward for a couple. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
It's a pickup.
Second down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing here is Goff. In the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Down. First and 10 at the 44-yard
On play action.
line.
Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
By Jalen Carter.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Jahad Campbell getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. To throw is Goff. He's got his tight end downfield. It's right. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 55 yards on the game.
First down.
On first and 10, here's Goff. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Second and 7.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, We're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
It's a loss of a
Lost
yard.
one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Hurts.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. He realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
That's another Eagles first down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up here 1st and 10. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 20.
They'll drop to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Hurts now. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph.
The 4th down pass. Intercepted.
Here's 1st and 10. A run with Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Taken down by Nakobe Dean. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 11-yard line.
And this will be a Lions first down. And he'll get this one up to the 19-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Lions first down.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. And off we go from forefield. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Still first down.
From the gun, it's gone. A throw complete to Tim Patrick.
Complete to Tim Patrick. A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll go play action with Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This one caught by Patrick. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Lions 1st down.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now, faking the give. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
180.
Now, Goff. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Goff in the pistol. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
13 more yards.
13 more
That's
on that
good
play.
for a
And
Lions
quickly, another 1st down.
First and 10.
To throw is Goff. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Our run here with Gibbs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Goff to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
180.
Throwing on second down. Goff. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Lions 7, Vikings nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return is Rodgers. And he brings this back all the way to midfield.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On play action, here's McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 3 yards. It's second down.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Jefferson. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Third down and 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
A loss of 2 yards. It's second down.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Aaron Jones. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And the Vikings
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. McCarthy to the air on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. That's the second charge for timeout for Minnesota as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. He works free, right side. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Halftime coming up, and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the third quarter begins. On the return is Roger. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Vikings offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
To the air on third down is, that's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 2. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They get 18 on that one. First down, Detroit.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Second down, they need 3.
Second and 3.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here.
And he'll take it on in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Lions.
Bates now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions move out on top. 14-0.
14. Vikings nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return is Rogers. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They run it once more with Jones. And he'll take this to about the 28. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
First down. A gain of 21 yards.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
A gain of 14. First down.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
In motion, Naylor. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of the company. Now on 2nd and long.
Second down.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here is 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Terrion Arnold.
McCarthy's pass intercepted.
The drive begins at the 20 for 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
Goff. Back over the middle. Taken in by LaPorta. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
12 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down.
On 1st down, it's Goff. He'll go right back to LaPorta. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Yards. And the Lions first down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Black 20.
They'll run with Gibbs. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They fake the jet sweep and will hit it up the middle. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the lines. 4th down coming up. So it's a win here for the Lions. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion.